shooting. I want to do some, this is what we call the Matrix. Yeah. Okay. How you doing, sir? Well. Back at the wine library for another edition of Drink Outside the Box. Today we're looking to pair up some wine with one of Jersey's staples, especially New Brunswick, fat sandwiches. Don't be sorry. So if you don't know about fat sandwiches, they're basically like an explosion of greasy foods. It's basically like you can put chicken fingers and mozzarella sticks and cheeseburgers, hot dogs. I mean, you name it, they throw it into these sandwiches. So there's a lot of different proteins, a lot of different flavors, a lot of different consistencies. It is a super heavy sandwich. What I don't want to do is add on to that with a super heavy wine. So what I'm going to go is to more of a medium to light-bodied white wine. And I'm also going to do the same with a red. So let's take a look around. This is going to be fun. Let me tell you something. This is why I love Wine Library. They're like my phone. How you know how you talk about something and your phone hears it, and the next thing you know, it comes up on your social media feed. Every time I'm like, oh, dude, I'm into the half bottles. You need more half bottles. Oh, I'm into the Austrian wines. You need Austrian wines. I come back. All these new Austrian wines. Their half bottle selection doubled since I've been telling them about my half bottle fascination. So we're gonna go with a light white wine. So I'm thinking about like Sauvignon Blanc, a Chenin Blanc, perhaps a dry Riesling. Dare I say even a Pinot Grigio. We'll see. If we're talking Sauvignon Blanc, we're talking New Zealand. Great Sauvignon Blancs come out of Germany. Great Sauvignon Blancs come out of Austria. But New Zealand's the daddy. I think we gotta go for the supernatural. The last time we were here, we were talking about this wine. We didn't pick this up, but not today. This might be interesting. We're gonna grab this for now. That might change. So second is a medium-bodied red wine. Something like a Pinot Noir comes to mind. Maybe a nice, easygoing Sangiovese. I would love to do. I've been drinking so much Austrian red wine lately. Like I don't want to always go to Austria and Chile and South Africa. Those have been my loves as of late. Let's see what we got in the California section. Spanish wines. God, I love Spanish wines. You can literally taste the passion in Spanish wines. They love great food. It's a very celebratory culture, and you can taste it in the wine. It's not, so heavy. It doesn't drown out the food. It's very complementary to so many different palates and consistencies and flavors. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a Spanish wine. So let's talk about, let's do a white wine.
I want to get pretty nerdy here, and because
get nerdy.
It's also a different type of sandwich. Not everybody knows fat sandwiches around the world or the US.
Right,
so
for sure.
I think it's an East Coast Jersey thing.
Absolutely.
So in this case, we'll do a wine that is also stand out. I'm going to go with the Pintupi White. It is an unusual blend from Australia. It is Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, and Fiano. I'm going off of memory.
Yeah.
So this wine here is basically 3 terroirs. I'm getting all fancy.
Yeah. We'll put the definition of terroir.
Yeah, just quotations.
Please.
Fancy shit. 3 different places in one.
Another word for dirt.
Yeah, exactly. So this is Loire Sauvignon Blanc style, in with Fiano from Piemonte style, and then with Chardonnay, but from white Burgundy, so not oaked at all. Or in this case, it's not oaked, but minimal oak. So
dope.
We'll go to the back here, and you will see that it's Chardonnay-driven Sauvignon Blanc Fiano, and show there.
Yeah.
Coming in in our store, $11.98, and this is a crisp white, dry.
The white. It's the white, apparently.
Yes, it's actually the Pintupi 9, which is a tribe that once got kicked out of Australia, and now they're back, or ancestors were from that tribe, and now they're back in that land in Australia making the wine again.
Oh, dope. Pintupi
so
9. So we're going in with an Australian white blend of 78% Chardonnay, 19% Sauvignon Blanc, and 3% Fiano, which is probably not even worth writing down. All right, let's hit the red. This is why I love, A, I love the wine industry, and B, I love Wine Library. It's like you're traveling from country to country. You know, next minute, one minute you're shopping for Australian wine, the next minute you're shopping for South African wine, whether it's Argentina, whether it's Chile. It's literally, that's why I call wine my vehicle. It takes me anywhere I want to go. Sometimes it takes me to the beach, sometimes it takes me to the club, sometimes it takes me to a cigar lounge. That's what I love about this shit.
This is rated. There you go. Tim Adkin, master of wine. Really down-to-earth guy, actually. Very cool.
Would we be able to link up the song Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka
I like
Khan?
it. I'm actually thinking
Right? Or ain't nobody does it better than you.
I like the version. I can think of the beat.
Right. So you're saying that this is, you're pairing this with the fat sandwich. You think this is a good bet. This is another blend.
This is another blend. So it is a Malbec Cabernet blend, from what I understand. Is that right? I'm just freestyling.
Yeah, no, you're right. Cabernet, Malbec, and Syrah.
So all these are going to be, in my opinion, the styles are Old World and New World. As far as the winemaking, it is made in a New World place.
Right.
But the Cabernet here is not as in your face or as oaky as like California some would be.
In about 30 seconds, can you tell the difference between New World versus Old World wines?
Yes. Old World is more traditional, elegant, and suave. New World is more, in my opinion, for a younger palate, very upfront and to the point. And you don't have to really think about it. It's just to the point. While Old World, you kind of have that love of maybe decanting it to open it up, or more of a traditional way.
Does it speak to regions at all, or it's just a style of growing or fermenting?
Not necessarily. I think that you could definitely make
because like
world wine and New World place is maybe much better with technology, and obviously the climate nowadays could be.
Old World wine isn't being grown in California though.
What is that?
Old World wine isn't being grown in places like California though.
Old World wine is not. Yes, it is, because Cabernet is an Old World grape. I mean, it starts.
Right, but it's not an Old World style Cabernet.
Style, yeah.
Right.
No. It's well, you gotta think the climate in California is way hotter, so things are riper, more sugar, fermenting, all that, all that stuff.
And it has a lot to do with the terroir, as we mentioned before.
Yeah, I mean, listen, wine is however you perceive it. If you like,
it's your own interpretation.
Whatever you like, whatever. The best wine's the one you like. You know what I mean? So it's all subjective.
All right, brother. I think it's time to pay for these bad boys. All right, my man. I appreciate you.
No problem, man.
Thank you, brother.